Hello YouTube and welcome to the next Techsloth video with a brand new Microsoft Lumia 640 XL. So this time we are doing the setup. We insert our micro SIM card, do the setup tutorial and then look around. How much free storage do we got? Is it fast enough? What about the resolution of the 720p screen? Is the pixel density enough for a 5.7 inch screen? What about the cameras? Do I notice a difference in comparison to the little brother, the Lumia 640 without the XL? So first of all, open the back cover, just pull it on top and get your nails out. There we go. This was easy. And now we need, it's a dual SIM version, and now be carefully because this one is different from the XL. We got the SIM slot 1 right and the SIM card slot 2 on the left side. It doesn't matter in which slot you are putting your card, both slots are working, but I prefer my SIM card, if I'm only using one SIM card, or of course I'm preferring it being in the first SIM card slot. So next point, takes the battery, checks the contacts, put it in, and that's it. And we are ready to go to push the on off button, which is located on the right side in the middle. Push it, push it, push it, it vibrates, and after a couple of seconds, there we go, we see our Microsoft boot logo. So this device takes now 1 minute for booting, and first of all, a little smartphone comparison here while we are waiting. When I unboxed the 640, first impression was, whoo, this is huge, but it was only a 5-inch device. Now I got here my Apple iPhone, I wanted to say iPad, my Apple iPhone 6 Plus, which got a 5.5-inch screen. So in comparison, I thought, whoo, this is definitely still a difference here. But then I took a Motorola Moto G 2nd generation, and both devices are, yes, the Lumia 640 is a little bit wider, but in length both devices are nearly the same. And in comparison to a Nexus 5, which with a 4.95 inch screen, the Lumia is definitely wider and longer. Oh, there we go. So, setup screen. First of all, select the language. This time I choose, of course, English. United Kingdom? No, United States. So that's it. Next step, switch to language. Of course, for this one, the device needs to restart. This is one of the things I don't like about Windows Phone. Every time you are changing the language, the device needs to restart. Not that it matters that much. A lot of devices will be set to one language and stay there for the rest of their device life. But for me, it's just an example of how Windows Phone works, and that is not that. Maybe Microsoft thought about, hey, let's save some power, some resources or anything, and keep this out of the normal stuff. But for me, it's just one thing that's not a good sign. Welcome back. So next step, terms of use. You have to accept that if you want to use it. Choose network. O2 is fine with me. Connect to Wi-Fi. You can skip this one, but I'm here at home with my Wi-Fi, so I connect to my Wi-Fi. And we are connected, so next, Wi-Fi sense, automatically connect, no, allow my Exchange network, no, not this time, I just want to keep it simple. So choose phone settings, you can choose recommended, but I recommend custom setup because there are some points. Allow cellular data usage on your phone, yes. Send Wi-Fi connect information to help discover nearby Wi-Fis, no. Send keyboard usage to Microsoft, not this time. Let app use my advertising ID for experience across app, no thank you. Send phone usage feedback to Microsoft, no. Automatically download and insert Windows Phone updates, no. Automatically update store apps, definitely not. And send my location to no. So next step, time and region. Germany is fine with me here. And now, keep your life in sync. It's all about the Microsoft account. It's, of course, you got one. You want to download apps, you do all the stuff. So create one. No, I got one, so I sign in. Restore phone. So this time I can choose backup. And I, of course, choose the latest backup from today, from the Lumia 640. So select it, next, restoring phone, so preparing to restore 4%, so this will take a couple of minutes, and we wait. Don't be afraid, I've already know the storage amount that is left on the device. If you're not restoring the phone, you get around 3.64 gigabytes of storage on the 640 XL, and with a couple of data, some Office, some video apps, your normal stuff, without taking too many pictures, you got still above 3 gigabytes left. And keep in mind, it's only an 8 gigabyte smartphone, but you still got the micro slot for the SD card underneath the back cover, so this won't be a problem for you. And I really recommend a micro SD card for your music, for your pictures, for your videos, all the stuff that you take. You should really outsource this to the micro SD card if you're using it a lot. Otherwise, of course, 3 gigabyte left on the device should be plenty for a lot of people out there. Oh, and there's a nice security feature here during the restoring process. The phone will ask you about your Windows account email address, and you have to type it in. And then Microsoft will send you a security code. You have to enter the security code, so make sure you have access to another device, PC, smartphone, tablet, with which you can check your emails. And only after you have entered the security code, the restoring process will continue. So this is really a nice thing to protect your privacy. And we are done. Now I got the exact same stuff on my XL than on the non-XL. Let's check out the available storage here. Brightness, storage sense. We still got 3.755 gigabytes used, 3.53 gigabytes free, so plenty enough. I'm still guessing it's still downloading some stuff here like photos and pictures and all the stuff. And if I compare it to my 640 without the XL, on this device still available, I guess around 2.5 gigabytes are left. So after all, even with your standard apps, with Office and all the stuff, you still should get at least 2 gigabytes, 2.5 gigabytes of free storage also out of the device. And let's see all settings. As you can see, we got cellular and SIM data. Only one SIM is still inserted. So if you get another one, you can change here what you wanted to use, which SIM card you want to use for data transfer. And first impression about the screen looks okay to me. Let's see, Internet Explorer, settings done, and let's check out. I have no idea. Let's check and go to the really outdated Techsloth homepage. Yes, I know I have to change it, but this one is only Android Jelly Bean 5.11. There you can see how outdated this one is. But we want to check out what about scrolling. No, it's still loading data. Nope. Fast scrolling, yeah, here and there, but it's smooth. It's fast and smooth, even if it has to reload some data. And let's see. Turn it over. And first impression of the resolution, of the pixel density. We got around 260 ppi here. And yes, if you zoom in, you can see some pixels, but it's not that bad as I would have expected. Of course, I will check this one out, but first of all, first impression is nice. Or not nice, but okay. That okay is a better word for this one. What about the camera? Let's get some camera action started. Maybe later. And loading time. Location. Yes, please use it. Let's go back here and then again start the camera. And okay, booting camera time for the camera is okay. Let's check out. What about focusing? Okay, this one was fast. Pressing and holding the camera key is a shortcut to recording a high quality video. Oh, this one is nice. So, focus time. First impression I got, focus time on the XL takes a little bit longer than on the XL, on the non-XL, but the quality of the 30 megapixel size lens on the backside, even on the lower screen pixel density, definitely looks better. And now let's check out the front-facing camera. We got now 5 megapixel, and I was surprised about the 0.9 megapixel on the 640. So this should be way better. I hope I'm right. Let's switch to the front-facing camera. And yes, definitely way better. Colors, resolution, definitely. This one looks really nice. So yes, definitely. Of course, I have to test them. I have to compare them, do a couple of video shoots, do a couple of picture comparison. But overall, the bigger XL version should definitely be the phone with a better camera quality. All the other stuff about pixel density, how good is it, how good is the battery life in comparison to the other phone, I have to figure this one out and figure out if you can handle, or if I can handle, this big 5.7-inch screen without stuff like Apple's here, double tap to zoom in to operate the upper screen rows, because if I double tap the home button, nothing will start. This is really a nice feature of iOS. I really would wish it be working better. No, that other companies would copy this feature. This is really nice for big smartphones, about 5.5-inch screens and above, so that you can operate the phone with only one hand. Yes, I've heard that there's one-handed modus on the Windows Phone devices. I have no idea where this one is located right now. Easy of access maybe. High contrast, navigator, quick search, screen magnifier, zoom in and out. No one-handed control. Nothing here. Navigation, find my smartphone. Or am I now rotate, glance screen, touch, advanced settings? Let's see, maybe we get a point. No. Or maybe I just misplace it here with Android. But this is one feature, or one thing I have to figure out. How well can you operate this really big 640 XL device? But first impression, feels really nice phone. And both devices, this is another thing that I never heard or never checked out. Both devices got tap to wake on. And I mean, you always see the watch, the clock time, and then maybe it's yes, wake up, wake up, wake up, oh, and then you can swipe up. So this is one thing. I mean, we got tap to wake on an entry-level smartphone, and both devices looks great. First impression is really positive here. And I'm really looking forward to testing both devices out and tell you guys a lot of more about both phones. So this is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye!